should be the last time. She should be home next week. So, hi Linda. Hi Kimberly. Hi Ginny. Hi Donna. How's everybody doing this morning? This is our short day since I do have to take my daughter for her dental surgery. So I'm going to make well, it's going to be sort of like a game. I don't know how many people have watched Game of Thrones. I haven't watched it all myself, but I always keep seeing these clips, and one of the characters, I think her name is Sansa, towards the last seasons, had this really cool lariat style necklace that she wore every day. So, hi Anita, hi Cynthia. So what I'm going to do is a sort of take on that necklace. So I think it's going to be interesting. Now it's not going to be exactly as I originally planned it, because to me it looks like, well, these Game of Thrones things seems to be like a medieval type show, with the long dresses and all the robes and everything. Um, and so I'm thinking that her necklace is probably like a, hi Janice, hi Deborah, um, Cynthia, I think I already said hi Randy. So I think her necklace is sort of like, if you've ever studied any medieval things, they had what they called chatelaines keys, and those were the housekeeper and the main person in the household had a chain with keys hanging on it for every room in the house. Hi, Donna. And um, so I suspect that that's what that is, because she's the head princess, queen, whatever you want to call her, of the north. And this necklace goes around her neck and goes down and loops around and hooks onto her belt. Well, it looks like it hooks onto her belt, but it might actually be going into a pocket. I'm not sure. So you really can't see the end of it. So I'm um, just making a sort of um, my take on it. Hey, PK. So let's turn down and I'll show you what I mean. So come on, turn. There we go. Up a little. Oops, up too much. I don't know why that does that every time. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to make that all wiggly like that. So what we've got here is this cool pendant that I got from Randy. We're going to use that instead of keys, because I don't have any keys. I looked for some in the thrift stores around here, but I couldn't find any. So we've got this big ring, a smaller ring. This is going to hook to this ring, and the chain is going to, let's find the end of the chain. We're going to hook the chain to the big ring, like so, and then it's going to come around, of course, go through this ring, ding, and then go to the length we decide on. Ah, have fun, Rand. That sounds interesting. Hi, Rita. And then we'll hook it to, whatever length we decide on, we'll hook it to this other ring. And then, of course, hook our big piece onto it. So, of course, the first thing we need to do is hook onto this big ring. And I'm not sure if our jump rings will work. I'm hoping they will, but if they don't, then we'll have to make one, because this is our biggest one, of course. Looks like this one's already open, so we'll see if it will go around the ring. I don't think it's going to. Looks like it's too small. Barely makes it. And if it just makes it around the ring, it's not going to hook onto the, going to have enough space to hook onto the, well, no, it won't. I don't think, anyway. Let's see. Well, I suppose we can give it a try, but I don't think it's going to work. How's the knee doing, Randy? This is quite correct. PK. Oh, I don't think that's going to work. So we'll get this back off, and I'll get some wire out, and we'll make a... Well, actually, I have some split rings here, and some of them are good sized. And they might be big enough, and a split ring might hold better anyway than a regular jump ring. See if it's going to work. I think it will. So a split ring, I do have a split ring pliers, but I never use them because I just as soon just use my thumbnail. And I know that's sort of weird, but that's the way it goes. So there we go. We got the split ring in. So now I'm going to put this end, since this has is it like a connector, I'm just going to put it directly onto the split ring. Come on, work around. There we go. That should hold good and strong. Hey, Lavero. So, so anyway, we've got this, and I have to decide on a length. I haven't really decided on a length, so I'm gonna take off camera for a second while I swing it around my neck and drop the chain through. Come on, baby, go through. And decide about how long I want this to be. So I think about right here. That's super long, but it's meant to be. So I'm going to take it apart right here, and then I'll pull it off myself. Oh, I should have taken this one off, not that one. Oh, well, I'll take them both out. We'll put the rest of this chain back in its baggie. It's not a lot, maybe a foot or two left. See? Yeah, I think 2 feet is probably what's left here. I like this chain. It's pretty thick and chunky. I had a lighter one that was brighter silver, but I just didn't think it worked as well. I like this deeper. So now we'll take the second side. Through we go. Has to go through the ring. I think this one will slide through anyway. It doesn't matter. Yes, it will. So, and now we're going to do the exact same thing and hook this on to here. And then we'll hook this on here. And it's more or less done. Now, of course, if I wanted, I could sit there and put any number of little things on here. Like I said, I originally was looking for some keys, some skeleton style keys. We want old style keys for this, but I couldn't find any, so I think I'll have to order them special. I've seen them on Etsy, and I've seen them, who else had them? Somebody else I saw had them. Might have been Hobby Lobby. Not sure. Oh, I saw some on Amazon when I was looking for them, so maybe I'll just order them from them. Okay, you need to go sideways so this can go down. Thank you. And of course you slipped the wrong way again. Come on. Has to go the other direction. Look. Okay, you can go this way. And then where's the end go? Right there. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I put it down to the mat because it kept slipping sideways. And well, that's because it's a little tight. Excuse me. So I'm going to squish it flatter and see if that gives it a little more room. Gives it a lot more room, so that's good. Still, the piece is up a little bit, but it'll be all right. There we go. Okay. Ta-da! Now the first part's done. Like I said, this ring is small enough. It will slide right through if you want to. So, ding. What are you doing here? So now we just need to put this on, and it's actually temporarily done. If I want to add more stuff is why I meant what I meant by temporarily. So now we'll take this one, and we're probably going to have the same problem that we're going to need to squish it a little bit once we get it on, and that's fine. We know what we're doing. Over here, there we go. Slide this baby on. Now we want to bring it back together, and I let it sit on the mat, so one of them, so that the ring wouldn't, this jump ring wouldn't try to flip sideways on us. Oop, come on. Still don't want to behave, do you? Okay. You need to work closed just a little bit. Okay. And now I'm going to take my flat nose, I'm going to flatten this one a little bit too, even though it has more room because this has got a smaller hold, so to speak. And there we go. So now technically this is finished with the lariat, and you can, of course, as you can see, move it around as much as you want. And or you can add to this. Obviously, we haven't spent too much time yet, have we? So you can add to this as much as you want. And because as PK said, a chatelaine chain would have all kinds of odds and end things on it. This is, I just put this pretty on it so it would have something. But if we wanted to turn it into a tree chatelaine chain, you would have like keys and any kind of little tools that they might have had in that day and age. Maybe a little pair of scissors or something like that. But simple, easy, and it's going to look really cool. And yeah, it's medieval style, so but I did make it pretty long. So the girl on Game of Thrones wore it pretty close up to her throat as far as the big ring was concerned, and then the chain dropped down and went in a loop around her waist and then over to the side. And my daughter says, well, it's hooked to her belt, I'm pretty sure, Mom. And I said, well, it may be, but I think it may be also in a pocket as far as the keys and things are concerned, because I'm pretty sure that's what it was, because she was the head of the household. So there's really simple. Hey, Angel. So, wow, I wanted to be fast because we needed to be off in half hour, 40 minutes, but we've only been on for 20 minutes, so we got lots of time left. This chain is getting a little kinked. So, like I say, we could add more things to it if I had stuff I wanted to add right here, but I don't. So we'll just see what I've got that we can make quickly. This is my Snowfall Companion bundle. It's still sitting beside me here. I also have my FOC sitting beside me here, but we'd have to make something quick, and I don't know. Some drusies. Those are cabochons. I need to wire wrap them or do a something like that. I don't feel like it. So very simple, very easy to make. Like I say, you can add to it. Use definitely anything different down here you want. If you have some skeleton keys, which is what I was planning on using originally, those are what it really should have. I just put this on because I needed something. I think we're going to make something out of these. Maybe just a couple of earrings. They're acrylic, so they're lightweight. That's rather cute. Hey, Rhonda. So, I want... Nope, only two. Only want two. So these will go between these. I'm gonna go there. And then put some spacers. We need 2 rows. There we go. Are these going to be long enough? Might have to have a super loop. Let's see. Oh, come on, you. That wire's not even long enough for a simple loop. So I think what I'm going to do, bing, simple pair of earrings. But I think I'll need to get 2 more of these out. These guys are going to go away because we're not going to use them. Need a couple more tinies. I don't know what the moon's made out of. It's stone, I can tell you that, because I can feel it. But I don't know for sure what it is. I actually got this from Randy. Maybe Randy knows. These puffy things, they're big acrylic beads. They're pretty cool, aren't they? But I didn't leave myself enough room to make a regular loop, so we're gonna just make a simple loop here. Come on, you, fold over. And that's rather an ugly loop, but I don't make simple loops very often. I suppose I could have got my looper out to do it. Maybe I will for the second one. Of course, then they won't match, but come on, you. Your own. So pretty. Now let's see if I can get the looper to work on that since it's not a ton of wire there. Up and through. Come on, all the way. Oh, that's way too high. I don't like that at all. Might have made a loop, but boy, did it bring it up too high. So we're going to pull this back out some. And now it looks sort of like the other one. Still a little higher than I like it, but it's all right, I guess. It's an ugly mess at the top is what it is, but c'est la vie. Now we have to put those on some ear wires. You know, I'm not sure. It doesn't have any clear spots, so I'm not sure it's an agate. That's more likely to be maybe some type of jasper. But it's a rock of some kind. It's pretty cool looking. So these need some ear wires on them and they will be done. And maybe I'll just make a really simple little pair with just the, get some more of those little white ones out. That's cute. Put you in there. That's 6 out now. What time is it? Oh, it's almost time for me to quit here. So let's flip these little earrings together quickly and pull the little ones in. And maybe I'll put the ear wires on if I have time. If not, we'll put the ear wires on off time. Oops, little one. Oop. Come here, you. Pretty little one. I like these little ones, even though I never wear them because I'm not a little earring person, but I still think they're pretty. Well, you are really bent, but that's all right because you're going to bend up there anyway. I'm making a point to put these little ones on because these white ones have a relatively good sized hole and I don't want them to slip through. Okay, you. Oh, wow. That's stuck on there better than normal because it won't come off. Bent the point of my awl, too. There we go. Obviously went in enough to fix that. So over we go, and let's get out our bell makers, and we'll wrap this up and over and around. Bring her down and over. Straighten her touch. For some reason, some of these wires are shedding their coating, which is weird, but it is what it is. These ones I'm going to put just ear wires on. So we'll get those out. Actually, we'll just get 2 pair of ear wires out and we'll just put them all on ear wires. Open up. You work fine. Close. Okay. Now I'm testing these to make sure they work because I've gotten some before that either don't want to open at all, or when they do open, they don't want to close. Then they just make a baggy mess. Stop that. So we will just slide these onto here. And I didn't leave a gap. There we go. Okay, there's one of the little guys finished. Now we'll open this one up a little bit and slide this on. And wrap him up, and this little earring will be done. Come on. Grab and wrap. Dang it. It was just about done. Tuck that baby in. And this little pair is entirely done. Hey, Bonnie. And this one, I just have to open up this stupid simple loop, which I don't like, simple loops, but they are what they are. And slide our ear wire in and reclose. That's an ugly simple loop. I'm going to have to see if I can repair it a little bit. Do the same with this one. I guess it's this side that opens right here. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get this one to go around just a little bit more and go down into the spacer below it so that it's more. There we go. 2 earrings and a necklace. And it is time for me to get going. So there we go. And it's anyway, everybody, it's been nice working with you this week. As you can see, we have these, and we have our necklace here we finished. The little earrings, they are little. The much bigger earrings. And of course, our necklace. So there we go. We'll see you all later. If we, at the very least, I'll see you next Tuesday when I do our live at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Times. So anyway, bye-bye, folks. It's been a nice week.